in the green room, Barrington and Spence. Good evening, gentlemen. Get the mic on. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. Blessings unto you.
Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord.
We're going to ask Alicia to go ahead on and talk to you guys. I understand you guys just got off TV doing the interview. Y'all popular tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all might be celebrities by tomorrow.
And a promo run, huh?
Amen.
I want to share an experience that I had with these gentlemen. Last week, my car was stalled on the highway, and my roadside assistants told me that it was going to take about an hour and a half for them to come and pick me up. And the rain was crazy that night, and I remembered my husband the night before gave me a card for Mobile for You.
Mobile for You. And he knew this gentleman from where he works. And so I happened to call, and they came to get me in 25 minutes. Not only that, they put an alternator into my car the next day and charged me half of what Mavis was going to charge me. So I'm totally... What was Mavis going to charge you?
Double what they charged.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. They actually wanted $600.
I know. That's what I was trying to get you to understand. To say, and that included alternator as well.
Yeah, they wanted like $2 something an hour for labor, and these guys only charged me like less than $200.
Barrington, where did the idea come from?
Basically, the idea. It was 4 of us sitting down one day, who was basically, thinking about going to the dealer. We got to sit down for so long for just an oil change, almost an all offer the day just to get an oil change. So one day we were sitting down and say, you know what, this is New York. Everybody always busy. Nobody have time to even check their oil. So that's where the idea come from.
Spence.
Yes, sir.
You're a mechanic too?
I'm an engineer, but I developed the skills of a mechanic as we go. From my friend here is a certified mechanic.
Okay.
My other friend, he was pretty much studying for pilot, mechanical engineering for airplanes.
So Barrington, what do you do that's gonna make me come to see you, or you come to see me? Is that what you guys do? Mobile?
Yeah, mobile.
What do you call your company again?
Mobile for you. So mobile for you, for the customers.
Mobile, so you come to them, they don't have to worry about it.
They don't have to worry.
So now you could chill in your living room. You could have a whiskey or something. I don't know. Or maybe
I'm going to be your first customer from this radio show.
Sure.
Definitely.
I got a BMW 645 that I sent out there, got it fixed.
Yeah.
And me and him had some words, so I took the car.
Oh, yeah.
He said, come get your car.
Oh, wow.
No customer service.
Wow.
And I came and got the car, and I put it in my garage, but I think that the cover is still off of the engine.
Wow.
So you know that's not good.
Definitely not.
Because all the dust and debris gets up in there.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do some business review.
Definitely. And we 24 hours too, So
isn't that awesome?
So if you break down the highway at night,
we can
call you.
Yeah,
mobile for you.
You're not going to be asking people, where you at? Did you call AAA or any of them people, are you?
Just send me your address and I'll be there.
I used to own a tow truck company.
Oh, yeah?
And that was my thing. Listen, when people call me for a tow truck, I'm like, if you want to talk about price, call somebody else. But if you want to get off the highway, call me.
Yeah.
And I would be there. You hear what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
Definitely.
It made no difference. They say when they coming, I'm going.
Yeah. And you're committed to that.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So you're committed to saving the people, helping the people, and you're not going to rip the people off.
Definitely not. There's no better joy but to see a satisfied customer after an excellent job. And, that gives us a great joy than for the money part. Getting the money and leaving somebody unhappy, wondering where they're going to pay another bill tomorrow because they were overcharged, that doesn't give much of a good feeling for us. Mm-hmm. So we know where they're coming from because we used to go through the same situation ever so often. So, we try to fix and do our part towards the community.
Do you got skills in all types of cars?
Yeah, definitely.
You got the diagnostic testing equipment.
Exactly.
Yes.
Definitely.
This is a certified mechanic here. Went to school for everything.
I got my Snap-on scanner. Come on.
He walks. He walks. No matter he owns several cars, and all of his cars got like a toolkit in it, loaded with tools and stuff. Wherever he's at, he's ready.
I get that update from Snap-on every year.
Give us your phone number. Tell the people how to get in touch with you.
Well, our telephone number is for mobile for the mobile for you 917-502-6040. That's 917-502-6040. And we are also located. You can find us on Instagram, mobile for you _NY, and mobile for you on the Facebook.
And that 4 is the number 4, not
yeah,
F-O-R.
the number 4. Yeah.
Give me the number again.
917-502-6040.
Okay, my question for you: what area does you cover?
We pretty much all over the tri-state right now.
Are you telling me that if I break down in Jersey, that's where I live, you're gonna come over the bridge?
I'll come to you.
Okay, so
we do that plenty of times.
What you're telling me that you don't have to take a day off from work no more. Just make arrangement for you. I can drive to work and you come by the job and fix the car.
Definitely.
That sounds good.
If we have a loaner available at that time too, we might give you a loaner.
We might bring a loaner and take my vehicle.
You can go to work and then we bring your vehicle.
That's good.
Let's put it like this. Even if you're in church on Sunday or Saturday.
While you're in church, you're outside fixing, sir.
I'll be out there fixing your car.
Okay. All right. You see it? That is so good.
The ultimate convenience. That's our specialty.
You know, I'm sure people got some concerns. What about the weather?
The weather?
Well, we out here. We're getting frostbite out here. Doing.
No, we don't want that. No, we don't want the frostbite.
No, but we're committed. I'm just
hey, but
but it doesn't make any sense. You get frostbite and then tomorrow we
we don't get frostbite. We have all our equipment, our good suppliers. We have our good.
You have the right gloves, the right shoes, the right muffin.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Your car running good, Alicia?
Excellent.
It's starting?
Yes, on a dime.
You got that special touch from Mobile for You.
All right. Mobile for You. 917-502
60 40.
917-502 6040.
I think this number, most of you single ladies out there that driving at night, they need to have this number. Yes, and if you're calling your husband or your loved one and can't get him.
Why the single ladies though?
No,
but you know what?
Because they have nobody to call.
You know what? I think you're right because one of the things about it is people don't know who to call.
Yeah.
Most women get ripped off by mechanics.
Yeah.
Most women get ripped off by whomever because they don't know and they're naive. You're going to make a promise right now on the Voices of Worship. If you don't, the lightning going to strike you. That you're not going to take advantage of any ladies out there. Ladies, call Barrington. Call Mobile for You. I like the name, Mobile for You. 917-502-6040. Tri-State. They go anywhere. They're not scared. They're not ashamed. They're not afraid of the dark. They're not afraid of the weather. And they promise to come and get you if your car breaks down. So you guys are really like AAA.
Yeah.
You're on the go.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to pay a membership.
No, definitely not.
Hey, that might be a way y'all can get market yourself and make some money.
All we need is your commitment to always call us whenever you're in need. Mm-hmm. And that's for free. You don't charge you for that.
You don't charge them. Just if you need them, you go out, you get them, you provide towing service, you get the job done, you get them off the highway.
That's right.
And Tri-State here, just want you know, they don't check at night, okay? Just want you know that. They do not accept check at night. Because they can't even call the bank.
Okay. No, we have several ways of payment. We have all the digital formats for payment. So
okay,
we don't
put
have
in
to
your phone and swipe it and get
okay. All right. We got Cash App, we got
Cash App,
all those stuff.
Right.
So if I wanted you to come and get me and I'm over in New Jersey, you're going to charge me some money.
Of course.
I got to Cash App you before you go across the bridge?
Nah, we're going to come. But
they got to charge you a little extra. That is expected.
Extra.
Wow.
$16 to come over the bridge.
It's on the right. We charge a little bit.
Yes, that is true.
But you're going to feel satisfied. That's guaranteed.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to have you guys on our show, and I'm trusting God that God is going to prosper you guys. The Bible tells us that God has a plan for you, and the plan is to prosper you and not to do you no harm. That's in Jeremiah. Okay,
appreciate it.
I'm scrambling for the scripture right now, but I think it's Jeremiah 11 verse 29. I think it is. Amen.
Amen.
Anything else you want to say before you go?
Pretty much. We're looking forward to the calls, and we're here to guarantee we'll do our best. And we do have we have partnerships with like mechanics that if it's like jobs that we can't do on the spot, that requires like a lift for the car to go.
Like overflow. Maybe you guys get so busy.
Yeah, we have like more technical jobs where you definitely have to use a shop. We have like partners where we could get the car, get to a shop, and then.
Okay, so you're not in the street working on somebody's Mercedes or somebody's BMW.
Yeah.
Or somebody hootie.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you could done in the street, we get it done in the street.
All right.
Yeah, I know. We're looking forward to work with any like fleet. We take on fleet service contracts. So if you know anybody who own like fleets or have numerous cars or whatever, we take on those contracts.
That is good.
So we're looking forward to those type of calls too.
It's not me. I don't have that no more.
If you know somebody, if they own like a dealership or they own several cars or we
all right.
Yes, get involved with some of those group homes that have a lot of vehicles.
Exactly.
And they break down on the road. They know how to call. How to call you. You understand?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 20 minutes to 11 o'clock right here. You need to get this number, save this number, keep this number, okay? And it's very important, especially
917-502-6040. Somebody's out there need to test them right now. They're in New Rochelle, but they said if you call them, they're going to be joining you on the spot, and they're going to come and get you from where you are right there. 917-502-6040. That's Barrington. Him foot to shake,
Yeah. Well, the next question I want to ask is that, as the first mechanic, me see them fingernails are clean, I understand.
One? Me?
Which one?
No, I'm looking, on the fingernails.
No, but if you look at a little finger right there, you see the mash up.
Mash up when you clean.
Yeah, black and blue.
You don't have that gunk up.
You don't have that mechanic finger.
You don't look like you've been working on the car.
He's probably not scared of commitment, so he's committed, so he's getting scared of.
Yeah, all right.
He's probably getting treated right.
Both of your tails are clean,
right,
man. I like the mechanics.
I mean, well, we got to take care of ourselves.
That's right.
You gotta,
That's a number one turnoff, by the way.
Right?
Well, listen, women do not like men with dirty fingernails.
Exactly.
And they don't want to see no hangnails and none of that kind of stuff. So go get your pedicure and your manicure.
Definitely, I get that on a regular. I haven't done it in a while.
Right.
I've done that.
Make sure you have your gloves when you're at work,
Oh, okay.
All right, well, coming up next, we're going to be talking about relationships and are black men afraid of commitment
and marriage.
Men not afraid,
Mm-hmm.
Nah, me not scared of them. They get out of them,
Why you not scared? Why?
But they're wicked, but me know how to take care of them, boss.
Yeah.
Me smooth them out. With
and if don't put down on shoes like bull, too. Shit, ready for run.
But me keep me running shoes on, boss. Okay, coming up next, we're going to be talking with Dr. Alexia Gaffney, one of my favorite people, triple board certified doctor. We're not just talking to a fake doctor. It's triple board certified Dr. Alexia Gaffney. Good evening, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, it's Dr. Alexia. How are you?
How you doing? Good. She's right on time. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Well, doctor, you know what the subject is?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to have Alicia start us off because she came up with this. But
what is the subject, doctor?
We're talking about are black men afraid to commit or get married, right?
That's right.
Okay.
He knows what it is.
Just checking.
I know what's up. Okay.
Just checking.
Doctor, tell us about yourself, where you're from, where your office is. And I know you're triple board certified. That means you are certified in 3 different medical fields. Correct?
Yeah, correct. So this is Dr. Alexia Gaffney Adams, triple board certified infectious disease specialist, internist, and I also have a board certification in pediatrics. I practice at Stony Brook Extended Care in Stony Brook. That's 2500 Nesconset Highway in Stony Brook. The number is 631-689-7899, accepting patients 18 and above for infectious disease and primary care.
So do you think men are afraid to commit?
I don't think that they're afraid to commit. I think that they don't really know what to do when they get in the space of commitment, whether it's a long-term relationship or marriage. I think there's a lot of unrealistic expectations and a lot of fantasy ideas of what a relationship and a marriage should look like. And so when it gets hard, then people bail or they step out.
Let me say that again. When it get hard, people do what?
They bail or they step out.
They run.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Break that down for us now. Break it down for us.
They come in at 6:30 in the evening, and they say hello, and then they start to pack up their stuff.
No, that's not what she means.
Huh?
That's not what she means.
Okay, is that what you mean, Doc?
No.
I don't mean that, but I think...
well, that's what I mean.
Well, I would say there's an emotional bailing before the actual...
Now, I like that. Emotional bailing.
Yeah.
Where they become silent, they become standoffish, they become argumentative, they can become uncommunicado.
But don't you think that men should verbalize and share with their partner from the door that this is where they stand? This is the mindset that I have from the beginning. I don't have any intentions on marrying you. This is how it's going to be. Take it or leave it. Instead of faking the funk.
Some guys do that. They'll say it 10 ways to Tuesday. I'm not looking for a commitment. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not ready to settle down. But they do all the relationship things, so we get it twisted.
Yeah, why actually?
Friends with benefits.
I can make him settle down. I can make him commit, but he already told you what it is.
Go ahead, Barrington.
Remember, feelings change as you grow, you know.
I like that.
And as she puts it on you.
Exactly. It depends how she put it on me.
But my question all the time, though, why that M word is so important if you've been treated like pretty much like you're married, so to say.
You said
what's
the M word?
Yeah, the marriage. Why you have to? Why is it
you
so
obviously
important?
are afraid of commitment.
I just need an explanation. I could never get the explanation every time I ask a question. That's all why.
Because I believe it's because women don't feel fulfilled unless they are married, unless they have children. And then the Bible tells us to leave
your mother
and cleave
to the woman that you love.
Become one and multiply.
And
so the Bible put pressure on us from the olden days, but I like to say today that marriage is changing. People have different marriage arrangements.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Unfortunately or fortunately, women and men are living together in different bedrooms, and that's the way they want it. It's not because they're married with one another.
Yeah.
Or I come home on the weekend. I got my place, you got your place. They're open marriages. All kinds of different things are happening in marriage today, and I believe in compromise, but I'm going to tell you this. Marriage is work.
Yes, it is.
Marriage is work.
It's not just marriage, Moses. It's relationships work.
All relationships.
Relationship is work.
Right. That goes without saying.
Why did it get quiet?
All types of relationships. Business relationships.
Even friendships.
Intimate relationships. It doesn't matter. When you're dealing with another human being, it's work.
Yep.
Would you get married again?
I'm done.
You're not getting married no more.
I can't find a better husband than the one I had.
Wow. I like that.
Drop the mic.
How long you married now?
3 years in June.
Still fresh. So it's still
I thought you were going to say like 20 years or something.
Wait.
It'll be this way in 20 years.
Nice.
How much
nice,
kids?
We don't have any together.
Okay.
Okay, looking forward.
Phone lines are open 914-636-9847. Call in, join the conversation. Let us hear your comments. In the studio is Barrington and Spence from Mobile to you. And on the line is Dr. Alexia Gaffney, good friend of the program. Doc, as you were preparing to come on the show today, what was some of the things you wanted to get out to the people today and you wanted the people to know and to be aware of?
About, in reference to relationships?
Marriage and relationships, yes.
So, I think that we need more examples of marriage and relationships. I think that either young adults or young couples, so people who are in their newlywed phase, need to spend time with people who have been married for decades. In my practice, I see people who have been married 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And I tell them all the time, you should mentor young couples. You should sit down and have dinner or lunch with young couples because it takes a lot of work to stay married that long.
You're right about that, Doc. But you know what? You know what I find out about young people today? Mm-hmm. They don't want to listen, and they're not going to listen. Mm-hmm. And then I'm guilty. I got married to a young gal, and the pastor said to me, "You should have waited."
Oh shit.
He said you should wait.
Well, we live and we learn.
He says you're not in love. He says you're in lust.
Oh, you're just lusting now.
Okay, and at the time when he said it, it made sense, but I wasn't going to wait, and I wasn't listening. And you know what happens is you get into situations, you get into debt, you get into things where you have jointly, and you're mean, you're evil, you're conceited. You don't want to listen. You don't know if you can get back together. If you should get back together, you don't know if you should forgive. Marriage is work. I believe personally that anybody who's thinking about marriage should not get married for at least 3 years. You need to get to know that girl. You need to get to know that guy. When he wakes up in the morning, they got morning breath. When she got hair rolls in her hair, when she doesn't have her makeup on, when she put her eyelashes on the dresser.
She could take that wig off.
She took the wig on the dresser. She took the way you call them little panties they wear to everybody that got a nice butt now.
Spanks.
Take their spanks off and all that kind of stuff.
And take off her foot and put on in the car.
Hey, I think you need to take time, but I believe that one of the key things, the most important things in marriage, is communication.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
You got to talk.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, Dr. Alexia, you're right about newlyweds being able to shadow or listen to couples have been married for years. I use my parents as an example. My parents have been married for 65 years. And she always
65 years?
65 years. And she always says, I've been with the same man.
That's why your daddy looked like that.
All these
I'm
years.
only joking.
And she says that the men today are not, made up like they were years
because
ago.
Because women are trying to take over.
Definitely.
That's not true.
Definitely.
That's true.
Doctor, help me out.
No, I don't agree.
All around the world, women are taking over. Women going to be in charge. I'm not mad about it.
We've become more independent.
But you know something? It's okay to be. Every woman I know talk about, I'm independent.
But we're not trying to take over.
Then why the hell you get married? Why get married if you're independent?
We share the independence.
So here's the deal. I believe independence is good, but you got to be just dependent enough on me. You got to be a little bit dependent on your man.
I am. Absolutely.
I think that women would love to be able to be more dependent on their man.
Say that again, Doc.
I think that women would love that, but it takes a significant amount of trust. It takes a significant amount of consistency from the partner. A lot of times in my past marriage, I would have to figure things out on my own. Things would get to the point where it's like I'll just do it myself. And so,
why was that? Why was that, Doc? Because you got no cooperation from him. He wasn't
no
willing.
cooperation, lack of consistency, no communication. You know, for me, sometimes it felt like my requests just were not being acknowledged or honored. Where there was no communication of, I fully intend to do that for you, just not right now and not in your time. It might be 2 weeks, but I intend to do it. Well, I've been waiting for 3 days. I'm just gonna get it done. You know?
What does that make you feel? How does that make you feel about marriage? Would you do it again?
Of course.
I would get married again.
Of course.
You would?
I would.
Look out.
Well, the question that I would ask, though, is that like something that changed after a time? Was it like present in the beginning, and then after marriage, the person began to act like that? Because sometimes
time always takes a toll.
Yeah,
I mean, things absolutely changed over time, and again, it was because of a lack of communication. But in terms of getting things done, like my needs as a wife, and we lived together full time, was very different than, not very different, but just different as compared to being a girlfriend. You know, the things that you need when you're building a life and a household and raising children together and managing careers are different than when, you know, you're a student or you're fresh into a new job and you don't have real work responsibility and you have all the time in the world and you don't have all these other things to juggle. But as your life evolves, your level of communication has to continue to evolve. You have to manage expectations. You have to communicate your expectations. And those things weren't happening. And caused a major rift.
914-636-9847. I was expecting the phones to be ringing off the hook tonight.
I know.
914-636-9847. On the phone is Dr. Alexia Gaffney, triple board certified MD. And we're talking about relationships. Are black men afraid to commit?
But Moses, one of the things, you can meet a woman today and, you know, you talk to her and you lay down the rules and you're like...
That's your first mistake.
No.
You don't lay down the rules to a woman, okay?
Let me take that back. Your likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
Let me use that.
Good.
Now, you're going on and she accepts it. Yes. And then she want to change the rule after the game starts. A lot of time.
That's why you need to take time. That's why you need to take
and
time.
She does it in the most sneaky way too.
Yeah,
take her time and just sneak it.
And on the other hand, sometimes if we men listen to the woman, we would be better off today. Because
what if the woman ain't talking?
No.
What? Listen, the doctor just said lack of communication. If she doesn't talk to you and respond to you, what are you going to do? They shut down.
Well, you knew that from the beginning.
You ain't the two and she ain't the one.
You ain't the who?
Y'all ain't the two and she ain't the one.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the phone line. We got another caller.
Hold on, caller. What's your name?
Just cut off the doctor.
Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is calling from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Al Jam.
Yes, sir.
What going, boss?
You're late, Jam. Okay, how you doing?
Dr. Alexa, you got to call me back. Fat Forward disconnected you.
Very good topic.
Huh?
Very good topic. I think the number one thing in relationship, especially in marriage, is that it's not a static thing.
Al, turn your radio down.
I don't have my radio on.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not a static situation. So therefore, marriage couples should actually have regular meetings. If it's a once a month or a bi-weekly thing, say a once a month to say how we doing.
Alexa.
I tend to agree with that. I tend to agree with that. You know,
a lot of times what happens is that people are thinking of things and you don't know because it's not being shared.
Al, I'm glad you're saying that, Al, because in my situation, she just didn't talk, and there were things on her mind, but she didn't talk.
And that's important because you have to know what your partner is going through.
And I asked her if we would have conversation, or I would have conversation, and I'm say, you have nothing to say, and she would say no. And that leads me up to, we're coming up on the hour, and when the computer takes over, we're going to continue this when we come back.
Hold the line, Hal. The computer takes over.